Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome to another movie review. In today's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2017 horror film that I finally watched on my Movies Anywhere. And it's also a horror film. It's also a horror film that came out in 2017. And of course, it was also the very first movie that Jordan Peele directed. And that's going to be on Get Out. Yep. I finally watched the whole Get Out. I finally watched the whole movie of Get Out. So Get Out is directed by Jordan Peele, like I said, in his directorial debut. And this is his first movie that he directed. And so the story of Get Out is about, like, I'm going to read on the back of the Blu-ray. When Chris, a young African-American man, visits his white girlfriend's family estate, he becomes ensnared in the more sinister real reason for the invitation. At first, Chris reads the family's overly accommodating behavior as nervous attempts to deal with their daughter's relationship. But as the weekend progresses, a series of disturbing discoveries lead him to a truth that he could have never imagined. This speculative thriller from Blumhouse, the producers of The Visit, Insidious, and The Gift, and the mind of Jordan Peele, is equal parts gripping thriller and provocative commentary. And yep, that's the story of Get Out. So I remember when this movie first came out in early of 2017, back in the old days at the time when I wasn't really a big fan of scary movies and horror films at the time. And so I remember my mom watched this movie on video on demand, like a long time ago. I remember seeing, I remember my mom watching this film, and in my mom's opinion, my mom didn't really like Get Out that much, because one reason why my mom didn't like Get Out is because she thinks that this movie felt more like a science fiction movie, more like a sci-fi film and not like a horror film. And while I do think it does feel a little bit like a sci-fi film, I would say I think it's more of a horror film, not really it's kind of not really like a slasher film. But I gotta say, Get Out, I can tell is like a combination between sci-fi and horror. But in my opinion, now that I watched the whole movie of Get Out, I can definitely say I actually love Get Out. I actually really love this movie. It's actually like one of the best horror films of the 2010s decade, of last decade in the 2010s when this movie came out in 2017. And yeah, because I do have to say, guys, Get Out is definitely one of my favorite scary movies now. It's one of my favorite horror films now. Get Out, and I gotta say, Jordan Peele does a really great job working on this film for his first movie that he directed. He does a great job directing this film. Jordan Peele was great directing this film, and even the actors. This movie even has very good actors that I know. Like Daniel Kaluuya, the actor who plays Chris in this film, he was great in this film. He was fantastic, and Bradley Whitford, he was good. And Catherine Keener was creepy in this film, but she did a great job. She did great, Catherine Keener. And let's see. Oh yeah, this movie also stars Allison Williams, Stephen Root. Yeah. Yeah, and plus, and the running time is an hour and 44 minutes, and it's rated R. Here's the Blu-ray disc for Get Out, and yeah, I just love this movie. I really love Get Out, one of the best horror films of 2017, and also one of the best movies of 2017 in general. Yeah, so I'm glad that I finally watched the whole thing of Get Out. Oh yeah, and Jordan Peele, he also wrote this movie too, aside from directing. And I think the screenwriting is very good, and of course Jordan Peele knew how to make this movie a really great horror film. Yeah, so overall, Get Out was an awesome horror film from 2017, and I'm going to give Get Out 5 out of 5 stars. So, if you like scary movies, and if you like horror films, and if you've not seen Get Out yet, then I definitely recommend it for sure. It'll be worth it. So there you have it, guys. That's gonna be it for my movie review on Get Out. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.